Hello and welcome back once again to tribescast.com where we cast Tribes Ascend. My name's Delirium. With me is uh, the wonderful, magical Thusness, Gingerbread Man, also Tribes Esports. Thusness, how are you doing tonight?
Top shelf, man. How about yourself?
Well, as always, we have Craig on camera for this wonderful esports
Hello,
event. We have
hello.
Hi-Rez Bart here to help us do the refereeing, and this is a special day. This is open beta for Tribes Ascend. We have gone to a new phase of development. Bart, how do you feel?
I feel very free and open.
Well, that would
Oh
be
man.
because you just got from California, I'm sure. That
Free
was a
as
long
the
trip for you.
wind flows.
Did a lot of esports fun stuff, NASL, Twitch TV Studio, and this is going to be a scrimmage tonight in the Invitational Scrimmage Series between teams we've not seen too much of, Boss and Thanatos, or Thantos, I'm not really sure. Either way, it's going to be Renegades Grudge Match. I know that Boss has the Tribes Renegades online community represented on their team, and Thanatos has people from Arena and Renegades also. I know Boomerman was a Renegades guy, and he's on that team. We will see who's the better Renegades player here tonight. I know there's at least one Renegades element in Tribes Ascend, the force fields. So let's get right to it. Let's just have predictions for the match tonight.
This one's a really tough call. I haven't seen a lot of scrims from Thanatos, but I'm good friends with Mopsy and Flopsy. I know that they're top tier players for sure. But,
Yes, we got a couple players who are friends in real life, Mopsy and Flopsy. We got their
they're brothers.
paired names. So Bart, you want to have any plugs before we get started?
No, man, I just want to plug the website now. Just go there and get the game and play it. Now I can say that. Now I can just say,
Yeah.
if you think this is kind of neat and you just, stumbled here, just go get the game and play it and come play with us. So,
Tribesascend.com. Check out tribescast.com for more of this game as we move into competition readiness season. We'll be started here in a moment. Let's see. If you want to check out Tribes Ascend, you can check out, if you're into IRC, Tribes has got a very long IRC history. Check out irc.troublewar.com, as well as on QuakeNet, there is Pound Tribes Ascend, a very large channel dedicated to this game. And yeah, tribesascend.com, get the game. It's free, open beta. We are ready to go. Let's move into the action.
Man, this open beta has me so excited. It's so esports because so
Yes.
many more people are going to be coming. It's
that's
awesome.
right. And that's what esports is all about, is more people interested in playing Tribes and wanting to be prototype, because I'm looking at him.
Another new exciting thing is a new map out today. It's a lava-themed map that's going to bring us some Tri-2 memories. We'll hopefully have a lot of lava deaths in the volcano in the middle. I hope to see that tonight. And here we go, on to the next map rotation. I'm not sure what it's going to be. This is a
I have
new,
no
new
idea what
patch
the
for me.
rotation
Go
is.
ahead.
Oh, if it's the new
What?
map, I'm gonna be so giddy like a schoolgirl.
Good stuff.
Yeah, I heard that
I forgot
you
the name
can,
already. Does it have a name?
Temple.
Temple.
Temple
or
Ruins.
something or other.
Oh, there you go. I heard that you can. I heard that you can hide a Shrike in the lava as well. So I kind of hope to see that
Oh,
before
that
that
would be
gets patched
great.
out.
Yeah, I saw Kevin today was like, that's fixed.
Yeah, it took me a grand total of 30 seconds to find the lava. I was just wandering around the map and jetted up to the top of that hill and then bloop.
Same thing happened to me. I was just crossing the map on my merry way to try and check it out. I crested the hill, the volcano, and I was like, that's lava. I'm going to die. Yep, I'm dead.
I actually haven't seen it yet, so I'm really excited for this.
Pretty cool, man. All right, Arcs.
Arcs.
Oh, okay. Arcs of the Venom,
Psych.
the second most recent map. This is also a good map. It has some good architecture and terrain. I'm sad the wolves are gone. What happened to the wolves, Bart?
I don't know.
I liked
We'd have
those
to ask
wolves.
Benji. I'm sure he's in the chat.
Well, Benji, bring my wolves back. I want them. Okay, so Arcs Nevada, we're going to be playing 8-on-8. That's the rule set that these teams decided on. I do prefer 7-on-7 because it forces a unique split. Go ahead.
Just a quick word. I think they're saying that they wanted Kata first.
Oh, those silly gets. Someone talking
Which-
about having a grab-cycle race through the aqueduct.
Which
That'd
we
be
were
okay.
just on, so we would have to cycle through the whole thing.
Yeah, let's not cycle through the whole thing.
Yeah, because their whole team hasn't joined up quick. Let's just find out quick what's going on. This is
I
so
can't
esports.
type.
I love how this stuff happens. Just a quick shameless plug. If you're on irc.tribalwar.com, please check out Pound Esports. We'll let you know when all the latest casts are happening. You'll keep up on all the latest esports, and it's Bart's favorite channel. So
Another fun thing about that, if you get into this game, and as we are working on the competition mode, you can join a team on BeyondGaming.com, schedule scrimmages with other teams, and get your account whitelisted to the private servers we're using for competition. And you can play in pickup games. Pound Tribes Pickup on the Tribal War IRC has that. Debstop's been bringing a lot of pickup games for us. That's a good way to see what competition mode is like without having to play in a public server with a lot of people who don't know the game very well. Yeah. I would prefer not to because my voice is already shot.
This is classy.
It's gonna be different every time. I've somehow managed to bug out my chat so I cannot chat anymore. That's great.
Nice.
What have I done? Help.
You were chatting too much anyway. You're
You know what? You
a
can
bit of a
just
social butterfly.
Dustin. You're supposed to have my back, man.
Nah, it's cool. I have your back. I only make fun of people that I have deep feelings of affection for.
Have you joined a team yet, Dustinus?
No, I am still a free agent at the moment.
Okay, so we'll look for someone to pick up Dustinus on the flip side as we approach a more seasoned laddering area. Beyond Gaming has been good for so far, but we do need a ladder with rules. People will show up on time and get these things going. So hopefully the next map will be either Dry Dock or Bella, and I can't wait to see the temple.
I'd really like to see a ladder because we can determine who is number one for sure that way. No more of this scrims, teams playing other teams. We're going to see who's the top team.
And it is Bella. And Bella has changed again in this patch. Probably for the better. The generator room is different. The vehicle pad is different. And it's going to be interesting to see how the teams handle that.
I think
Yes,
we're gonna
sir.
go around
Here
the
we
Katabatic.
are.
Oh, we're going to rotate the whole way
Thought
around?
that we were just going to stay the next one live.
All right. That's cool.
Oh, man. Oh, whatever. Katabatic is a balanced map. It's an okay place to start. It will
We'll take-
hopefully give both teams a fair shake at pulling ahead in the series. Probably going to be a best of 5. That's usually what they play. And best of 5 is a lot of tribes to play. I know that we've seen a lot of 3-1s and even 2-3 series go to the tiebreaker. So a lot of good matches we've seen in the last few months. And now it's open beta. I'm so excited. Open beta is great. That means more players and more teams and hopefully more of this fun stuff.
Speaking of more players, I can attest to that. I'm noticing the logins are taking a while this afternoon. So
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm guessing that's due to the increased player count, but I welcome that with open arms.
Yeah, I'm really excited for it. I'm also really excited for vets complaining about pubs some more. That's probably going to increase in frequency.
If you are new to Tribes
We
Ascent,
just got done teaching everybody.
Arena is out. That's a new event. Check that out. That's a 5-on-5 scenario where you have limited respawns. Another fun thing is if you are new, don't worry about people who've been playing for a long time. You'll be segmented out in population with just people who are new. Will be with you only. And later, as you learn the game, you'll play with the harder players.
Absolutely. And don't worry if people are cranky. Tribes vets are notorious for being a little bit on the grumpy side. Oh
Well, I
my
think
god,
that-
is this the new map?
It is. Are you excited? I'm excited.
Oh man, look at this. There's rocks and lava and mountains.
Lava.
And mountains
Llama grab.
of
Llama.
llama. I'm
Yeah, I'm
Canadian,
gonna move
eh?
it now.
I don't know what you're
We'll get
talking
back
about.
to it.
Oh man, there's a lava friggin' waterfall.
So that
But it's
means
out of
this will be
bounds, no.
this will be what, the third or fourth map in rotation now, if they play Kata first.
Yeah, the should be. It's either Crossfire or Dry Dock next.
Oh yeah.
Guys, there's lava, skull, waterfalls.
I think if they play Kata, that's going to put this on map 4, so we hope to see a tie in the first couple of maps.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which I would expect that. I think these teams are pretty evenly matched, to be perfectly honest.
I'm interested to see, as the last big patch with the customized classes have left up with a lot of people playing heavies, a lot of people playing Pathfinder Chase, and more Pathfinder capping, and even Infiltrator capping. That's been changed too. Infiltrator capping is now a little weaker. You can't do it quite at the high speed you could before. It's still a way to get the flag off the stand if you need to, which
Yep.
is also very good. And it's changed the game a lot in the last few weeks. So we went from a lot of medium capping to a lot of Pathfinder capping. People have been running 2 snipers a little bit more like they used to. Shrikes are now more able to be used, so we'll see a lot of that tonight, hopefully. Either of these teams is a good striker. And tanks have made a comeback. Tanks were used by Air 51 last week. That was very cool to see. And I think that someone with one of the other teams was doing that also.
Yeah, definitely.
One more rotation when we're in the right place. Sorry, everybody, for having... It's all the Renegades players' fault, just playing the Renegade community.
It's Benji's fault. What are you talking about?
Well, yeah, that
Benji
too,
killed esports.
Are you serious? He should not have done that.
I just wanted to make a quick note about the changes in capping, because we went through, like, Pathfinder is pretty much the meta right now. Most people do Pathfinder capping, but I really want to see some Raider capping. I think that the whiteouts are still okay, and I'd like to see people using the Arcs Buster jump more, and that way you can get a little bit extra health as well. I think it'd be neat to see someone do that.
The shield pack is a legitimate way to cap with, also, you're right, so we can see that coming up. Just you can mix it into your rotation just to throw the defense off. And then we've seen different people do Technician on the stand. We've seen Heavy on the flag with either Juggernaut or Doombringer. We've seen... It's just been very rich the last week or so.
Absolutely. I really expect one of these teams to run 2 Sentinels as well, as you were mentioning. That's been a really popular strategy these days, and especially with 8s, it's pretty common.
Yeah, with 8 people you have a little bit of leeway to throw out whatever you're most comfortable with. I prefer 7 again because it forces you to decide how you're going to split up your guys as opposed to just doing kind of a default 4 defense, 4 offense. But people will also be creative with it. They'll do 5 offense perhaps. Maybe they'll stack D.
Yeah, I know Area 51 is pretty common for the D stack. I think if they played 8s, they'd probably do something like 6 defense and 2 offense, or maybe the 5-3 split.
Why? Boom.
Yes.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
That was all quiet, Craig.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Craig was just laughing in my ear, distracting me because Bart crashed his computer.
You shouldn't have given me like your VPN information. It was
Well, you know, it's I trusted you, and look where this has got
that was
me.
your first misstep.
All right,
That's right.
sorry for the dead air. So now we're going to be back. Moving into Katabatic, the ice map, remade from Tribes 2. Pretty much kind of the most favored map by most of the teams. Has good sort of lanes of attack, ways to avoid sniper fire, and just cool flag capping routes. Hopefully I'll get the chance to look at some of those as we get a chance. And just waiting on map start. And I want to see, obviously, how they split, whether they default to 4-4, or whether they do extra offense, extra defense, whether they deal with the generators or not, whether they do vehicles. All these decisions that are going to be affecting the match outcome just as we go forward. And as you get more and more money built up, as you earn kills and so forth, how the teams choose to spend their money is also a factor.
Yeah, definitely. I think we're going to see some more Shrikes today because the Shrike got fixed in this last patch. So I'm expecting to see that happen for either of the teams here.
I'm not too familiar with the lineups. I don't know if they have strong strikers. I did see someone here earlier was a good striker, but I don't think that was on these teams.
Katabatic!
So we might actually have a live map now. They did say we're going to
Yes,
play
this
8
is
on 8,
live.
and we have Mopsy and Flopsy representing Blood Eagle for the Thanatos side. That's going to be Prototype, Flopsy, Kojito, Angry Smurf. No, I'm sorry, yeah. Angry Smurf is also Thanatos. Cairo, DJ Faith, then Mopsy and Flopsy, like I said. They're shorter player. And then on Diamond Sword, that's going to be the boss side. They have F-Huck, the Nazman, Conspiracy, Sunfire, Hunts, Doc, Silver Star, and Demitsu. I'm waiting for the last player to get on Blood Eagle, but in the meantime, I'll note that they are running a Juggernaut on boss and an Infiltrator. So let's see what that guy does.
Yep, and Boss is also running 2 Sentinels as well. So this will be interesting to see how this goes. It's pretty easy to shut down cappers with 2 Sentinels. And I'm not sure how many cappers they'll be running. Oh, Angry Smurf gets
Already
it
a
off the
grab.
stand. Straight down the middle.
He is running a light. That's going to be, like you said, through the middle. And the other flag was moved but sniped down, I think.
F-Huck
He's
gets
now
that
loose.
one. Yeah, good speed, but it's really close to the Blood Eagle side here, so they should be able to pick this one up.
He's moving toward the flag that he dropped. Prototype gets it first. And Kojito is babysitting the flag out in the field. It's going to be an easy time to return.
Quick.
Oh, they lose it on the stand.
Oh!
I'm not sure if
Why
he ran into
can't
something
I
or just like...
hold all these flags?
Either way, quickly, Thanatos was able to get the first score. Here comes Hunts to counter grab or sort of try and tie it up. He's loose with a lot of HP, yeah. They're running no heavy on flag, Thanatos is, so that makes it so that they can slip past them pretty easily if you don't have a very good clears. Again,
Definitely.
Hunts, the capper, is moving at pretty good speed.
Yeah, no snipes have landed yet either.
This is him, and the flag was moved, I think, by Cairo. I guess that's their infiltrator.
Angry
But again,
Smurf
they're
with the
playing a man
E-grab.
down. I'm not sure what's going on. Angry Smurf does save the play before Hunts can cap it. Hunts has now got to go into standoff mode.
Oh, but he hits a rock. That was a little sloppy
Here
there.
comes Flopsy to try and kill him. And Angry Smurf's pretty safe down there in the Valley of Death. Up to the boss guys to sort of stabilize and keep it away from these attackers, Prototype and Flopsy. A shot on
Low
Hunts to
health.
put him in danger. He throws it away. Prototype wants
Oh,
it.
dangerous pass.
Oh,
Yeah.
and Prototype gets it. Very good play by him.
Nice
He was
return.
right on top of it. It's too bad the Diamond Sword defenders on the blue side did not shoot him away from it or shoot the flag out of his grasp.
I really don't like that pass. I would rather have him die there than pass that off and let them grab it like that. It's much easier to control the flag when it's on your person than when it's out in the field.
I totally agree. I think the flag is too unpredictable. You really want to have it on a body which you can control. Again, they're playing short. Man, what is going on here? I'm going to type that question out.
Not too sure who they're missing because they were pretty adamant about 8s at the start. So I'm assuming he'll be in here quick as Angry Smurf gets this off the stand. He's going up the middle again. It's going to be tough with 2 snipers to go up there, but he's got good speed. He can only absorb 1 snipe here. Boss also has a grab though, so it's not too dangerous.
I really shouldn't complain here too much because the team that is down a man, or was till a second ago, is the team that's winning, so that does show their strength.
Ivan comes in.
Yeah, we're close to a standoff as soon as Hunts gets in safety, in a safe area. And now the last player, like you said, Ibn, is now in game. So now we are now 8 on 8. And I was going to say, I did see that that boss was running a heavy on flag, and then Thanatos was running sort of mediums on the flag instead. Just sort of hovering.
I'm very familiar with Mopsy's playstyle. He's a very strong standee player, also a good chaser, but I expect him to get some more body blocks in the future. I think that they're very capable of playing this successfully without a heavy on the flag.
Who you're saying was running 2 snipers? Was it Boss?
Running 2 snipers.
Because they have completely changed that out with the standoff, which I think is very smart. You don't want to have those squishy sentinels trying to hold the flag. Sunfire just barely saves it from Cairo's return there. And Angry Smurf, one of the cappers, is there trying to return as well. Flag is loose. Gotta watch that. It's very predictable. Another player goes down. Sunfire needs to get that flag. Last chance. Here's Prototype. He wants it. And he gets it again. Another return by
nice
Prototype.
return by Proto. Super clutch. But Demitsu has... Oh, Mopsy takes out Demitsu on the other side. So DJ Fig picks it up.
He was close to getting a return there, but he was outnumbered, outgunned.
Hunts is coming in for the E-grab. Is he going to beat him there?
Not in time. Hunts sort of runs into Cairo and gets his face blown off. So that's going to be 2-0 in about 5 minutes for Team Thanatos.
Solid play by Thanatos there. I really like the boss strategy to take out the Sentinels. I wouldn't mind seeing one, maybe an O sniper, just to pick off the capper, but definitely a smart play to not have 2.
Well, they are back into Sentinel mode right now.
Yep.
And I've been alt-tabbed by people kicking me in IRC. That's wonderful. Okay, so... there is one Sentinel on the Bloody side, which is Team Thanatos. I don't see if he's having to fight. He's sort of hanging out on the hill behind the flag stand. Instead of fighting with the people on the big hills in the middle. There goes Hunts and Prototype, simultaneous grabs.
I don't really like that spot for sniping. I would rather see him up on those big hills or sitting a little bit farther back. But he seems to be doing alright. He's missing a lot of snipes right now from where he is, so I'd like to see him repositioned soon.
And then we get these weird rhythmic tribal patterns where it takes a certain amount of time to do certain tasks, and there were simultaneous grabs going sort of counterclockwise, opposite directions, or opposite lanes. And now they're arriving home kind of at the same time. Sunfire's going to duel off Flopsy and Angry Smurf. But here comes Cairo, putting him in a little bit of danger. Danger town, Celia would say, if you were here right now.
Really low health for Sunfire. Drops the flag.
He
again.
loses it. There's a lot of scramble for the flag, saved by Hunt's the capper who brought it home. The
Bloody
other
Eagle
flag is
flag goes
also
down.
Conspiracy wants it, but Mopsy kills him.
Clutch play by Mopsy. That's my boy. No bias.
Okay, so let's see. They are running some Raider offense, I noticed, on both sides. And I think they may have also abandoned that heavy they were running on the dinosaur side. I don't
Yes.
see it anymore.
I really like the way that they're playing this. They've definitely got their strategy worked out for standoffs, running mostly Raiders and soldiers with a couple of Pathfinders for the Nitrons, presumably.
It has worked out. I think that Thanatos has taken the generators down probably twice. I do see the dinosaur generators down, and the Bloody Eagles generators is back up after the 5-minute mark. So it's possible that they ran it once and didn't go again. But that keeps the sensor down, and the other installations also.
Yeah, and it's interesting. Thanatos has dumped money into the sensors here as well, so they can see exactly where all the boss players are coming from.
So it is going to be important for boss to take note of that and definitely do that in the next offensive run if they get a chance. Angry Spirit Flops here, putting some fire in some danger. A conch goes off.
Oh, wow.
He picks it back up, but he's almost dead. What is happening with the other flag? That's going to be... DJ Faith is totally safe. The Nazman saves the Diamond Sword flag that they're holding.
Oh, but there's more boss. There's 4 boss coming in on DJ Faith right now. He's in a lot of trouble.
Oh,
yeah, the flag goes down.
well-coordinated attack. They're all over it.
That was
there
beautiful
it goes
by
back,
boss.
and now it's going to be up to... There was Ibn, the 8th player who wasn't there for a while, to keep the flag moving and keep this play from resolving. But that's bad for Boss because they are down 2, and they've had a lot of trouble in these scrimmages. They really want to try and get a win off this other team that share some of their heritage, the Renegades mod heritage. Okay, so Ibn is about halfway home, being chased by F Huck, and we're looking at the Nazman being pretty safe in his backfield. Oh, does it go down?
Yep, and he's got it covered in the midfield, so this should be an easy cap as long as they can get Flopsy off stand. Oh, but Flopsy!
There we go. A last-minute save, but it's not for much. And now we're at a 1-point game. About 16.5 minutes to go. That just shows that both teams know what they're doing. They know how to convert plays, and they're going to be about evenly matched probably for this remainder of the series.
Yeah, and we saw Hunts go in for a quick grab there, but Mopsy turned him away. Nice denial of the chain grab there. Really, really good defense.
One surprising thing is we're past the 5-minute mark, which is when the generators generally come back out after the first attack, and there's no vehicles out. No one's spending their money on that. There's been no kind of base upgrades on the boss side. So I'm not sure what they're spending their money on.
Yeah, I know Thanatos doesn't really have a striker. I'm not familiar with the boss style play really, so it doesn't surprise me too much. I was just kind of hoping to see the new strike in action.
Angry Smurf again off the stand safely, but he gets sniped right away by F Huck, their dedicated sentinel on the boss side. Here goes Prototype trying to midfield pickup. Silver Star is right there looking at it.
Yeah,
He slips
Prototype
by,
with
like I
midfield
said, and
pickup.
simultaneously a grab by Hunt's back to front. This will be home very, very quickly. He's almost dead, but he can get it to his teammates, hopefully.
Both have speed, but health is not so good. Hunts should get sniped out here. Yeah, there we go.
Kajito gets it, and we're going to wait. Who gets it first? Ibn's there. He's there. He gets it before the defenders can reach up to the top of the stand. Prototype is about halfway home, but taking the long way around. F-Huck's looking for him with that Falcon gun.
Yeah, Proto's got an escort as well, so I expect this to make it all the way home. It's just on Boss to get the E-grab here.
F-Huck goes down to Cairo, and Prototype is just about home with no health left. Safety grab coming in from by Demitsu and a heavy.
With the fat grab.
Whoa, the fatty grab and jug. And Ibn takes the flag from Prototype to keep it a little more safe. Hunt's is going to have to walk it home here with help from Demitsu, who's going to be waddling.
Yeah, Hunts has really low health. He could get sniped out as soon as he gets into the open.
He runs past Ibn. They exchange discs. They miss each other. That was a close one for Voss there.
Yeah, Cojito, as I like to call him, has been having some troubles with the snipes right now. I feel like Hunt shouldn't make it home with this, but I think that he might.
Well, it could be the position, like you said, that he chose, which wasn't very good earlier. Angry's first bearing down on Hunts, and so is Flopsy. This is going to be a dropped flag.
Oh, nice by
Ibn is
Flopsy.
being fought by Demitsu and F-Huck, but there's no one on the stand to stop him.
Oh.
He does miss the flag, but there's no one quite in position to shoot him off the stand, so now it's going to be a 3-point lead, or a 2-point lead, 3-1 for Thanatos on this first map, Katabatic.
Absolutely.
14 minutes remain.
I'd like to point out it's nice to see the cappers aren't running into arches today, so props to the cappers.
Esports Moment of the Week. Go check out the cast for, what was that? Monday.
Boss versus Egocentric.
Yes, that was the one. I do know that Kiwi is not in this game. So, Angry Smurf on the back route after a strike is sniped by F-Huck. No grab there. So, with Boss being down by 2 points, what would you do if you were them right now to change it up? Their Haven flag is back, by the way, and the Nazman is doing Doombringer duty.
They've been getting the flag off the stand all right. The main problem before was the standoffs, so I'd kind of like to see them send a little bit more offense here, especially with how much time there is left.
I did see Prototype die to the Nazman super heavy. I'm just waiting to see a better offensive push come in from Boss on the Thanatos stand, but Demitsu and that Juggernaut's just been getting chewed up by the defense.
Yeah.
Angry Smurf way again. One snipe is left on his HP. He's got nothing left, but no chance to possibly catch that. And there we go. Silver Star, the excellent sniper for Boss, puts it down in the field.
I'd kind of like to see Boss starting to run 2 cappers. They really need to start moving this flag more. They're not going to cap if they don't get the flag off the stand.
I don't know. Ooh, that was a nice save by F-Huck because he was looking for it in the midfield. I don't know if Boss has 2 good cappers that they can run against this, concerted standy by Mopsy and Flopsy here, the 2 buddies.
Absolutely.
Prototype is also loose after the flag goes back.
Low health.
But like you said, they're running 2 cappers. They have Prototype and the other guy.
Angry Smurf.
Already. Yes, Angry Smurf are both running routes, and there he is to pick it up.
Ivan gets that pickup.
Oh, a strike kills him. That's kind of cute. The sniper puts a strike down, but it's still 2 escorts left. Angry Smurf and Kyro
Hunt's
both
coming
there.
in. Yes, he gets the grab away.
That's a much more favorable position than to have the flag moving, so they're not in danger of having to e-grabs last second. And he's in pretty good shape to get home, I think.
Yeah, he's got good speed.
And escorts, and Angry Smurf's coming home to a lot of attackers. Not good for him.
Yeah, the defense really needs to be on him right now. Mopsy's respawned, so he might be able to get there in time, but Angry Smurf is in big trouble.
No, the attackers go down. One died to a strike. Angry Smurf kills one of his attackers, and then Conspiracy's about dead. So it's going to be pretty stable for a standoff now. DJ Faith and Flopsy do want to kill Nazman, but he's hiding behind this radar turret. Or radar tower, or whatever. We're just waiting to see which team goofs up the flag play first. Oh, an O sniper!
Oh!
And Ivan gets the return. Or I thought he did.
No, that didn't go home. That was really close,
Sunfire saved it. I'm sorry. I thought his body passed right through it. Very close. So we do see some offense passing each other in mid to try and get the flag back.
Yeah, so let's see if Boss can get one of those nice concerted attacks again. That was really well done on the last standoff.
A lot of teams have been relying on Pathfinders for returns and not outdueling their team because the respawns do make it kind of hard. A strike kills the carrier for Boss. Sunfire does save it, but here comes Angry Smurf and Ibn and Kyra are all looking for him.
Yeah, Sunfire's under a lot of pressure right here.
He's got guys around, but he's just having to run for his life.
Yeah, I think he's okay here, though. Kairo's about to go down. Angry Smurf is the last one left.
Finally, a strike has come out. That's Flopsy. He's going to be able to shoot his own stand to keep the flag home. And just sort of kill the attackers. No!
Demitsu gets the return! Well done,
I was wrong.
Bit of a scramble
They've made
there.
it a 1-point game again. Boss is catching up here.
3-2 in favor of Thanatos now.
I thought surely that strike would have helped them on the standoff, just kill guys for free with the rams and the missiles, but
well
I wonder.
done
Go ahead.
Well done on the standoffs there by Boss. I'm really impressed with how concerted those pushes have been.
Well, I mean, it's important to see, and it's encouraging to see that they lost some stands, but they also won some. So it's not like they're just going to be falling over here against Thanatos. I see Flopsy's in the back heel for the strike. He might be trying to strike cap or pass it off to a capper. I'm not sure what he's doing with the strike.
He
all
is
the
a
way
big
to the
fan of
side.
strike capping.
He could be trying to help Angry Smurf, who just went down to Silver Star there near the turret. DJ Faith might nope. They put it back before he can get to it. Prototype wanted that midfield pickup, and Kyra is there to try and kill Nazman. He does. So the stand is clear for the next capper. See if Flopsy comes in. Here he comes.
He's an infiltrator as well. I'm not sure if he knows about the nerf.
Here comes the infiltrator grab. That strike, very sneaky.
Yep.
And he's halfway home already. It's been like 2 seconds.
He was at 300 kilometers an hour. So
strike capping very strong in the Tribes games. Here we go. He's already home, and they've put their lead back up on the board. 4-2. Thanatos. 9 minutes remain. It's going to be up to Voss to really turn their game around here. Prototype dies to F.
Hunt's coming in from front, but nothing happening there.
I think he wanted to get the strike back that they lost, but it was quickly stolen by Silver Star after F-Huck sniped him.
Smart play.
Angry Smurf and a new strike going to try another strike cap from the back railway. Those are really dangerous. There's just no way to chase them, obviously, and then you have to really scramble for an E-grab at the last second.
Yeah, and it's interesting to see it come back. You didn't really see it with the Shrike being nerfed so hard before, but it's nice to see it come back. It's an interesting part of the game.
Well, one cool thing is just the strong strikers. There's a strike battle happening in the backfield. Nazman versus Angerstorf, who's now going to cap. Goes for the cap. Here it goes.
Oh,
Bounces
body
off Silver
block.
Star. No grab for him.
Hunts has low health, but he could get sniped out here. But if he doesn't, they're going to have to get this
1 point
E-grab
gain.
off
He's going to try to
right
land the
now.
flag. One player left on the stand in this position.
Oh, but he
Nope.
he whiffs.
He lands, and now again, 1 point gain. Here comes Prototype from the back, trying to close this deal out. He's going to be home in no time. Shrike chasing him. Nazman gets the kill, or I guess something knocks him into the ground or something like that. But yeah, during the patch where the Shrike was hard to control, the really good Strikers were still using it to pretty good effect. That was a really good testament to their piloting skills.
Yeah. I tried it and I crashed into the ground after about 5 seconds. So
Me too. Mopsy's still holding the Mitsu at bay on the stand, but he's now fallen off, looking for a capper from Boss to come in.
yeah.
They have to time their attacks together so the stand is clear when the capper's coming in. They can't just attack just whenever they want, otherwise there's no point.
So just as a note, these Shrike grabs, because they're not blowing up their Shrikes on the way in, they've given Boss 2 free Shrikes.
That's true.
So,
That's money kind of wasted, because only one of them resulted in a cap.
yeah.
I mean, that said, maybe Thanatos wants to consider doing, or let's say Boss consider doing the same thing. There goes Hunts again, because they do need to tie this up so they don't lose the first map. But they're not trying the Shrike and Captain strategy, which is really powerful, obviously, if you get the money for it.
Yeah, and we see Cojito, as I like to call him. He's missing more snipes there.
Prototype with an
He's-
answer grab, and he's almost dead. Bounces off that little, I don't know, this stone ice thing. F-Huck babysits, puts it back a little early for me, but Hunts will still be able to land on it pretty safely, I think.
DJ Faith trying to come in, but he might. Oh, body
misses
block.
it. Misses it. He was
Well
just
done
a
by
hair
Sunfire.
late. Just a hair late, and that means it's a tie game. I told you it was going to be good.
Yeah, this is great. This is a nice comeback by Boss. I'm a little bit disappointed with Cojito's sniping. I feel like Hunt shouldn't be getting away with some of these caps. But
Well, as you said, the spot he has chosen, not the best perhaps. Maybe he doesn't want to contend with the 2 Sentinels that Boss has been running. They
It's
still
very
have
possible.
2, F-Huck and Silver Star.
well, Silver Star's in a Shrike right now, so there's only 1 Sentinel active for Boss right now. As we see Silver Star doing some harassment and crashing into a rock.
That was very good by Boss. They did a good push with their offense. Hunts gets away clean. He's got about half his health.
He's got good speed.
Kojito
and with-
misses the snipe on him again, like you were saying, and now it's going to be about halfway home along the long side. Prototype wants his midfield pickup to keep the flag moving. He's going to get it, but sniped immediately.
They
by
really
F-Huck.
need to get this
Ivan.
away.
Ivan's looking for it, so is Flopsy, but this is their last chance to stop the game from ending. Hunts is coming over the hill. Flopsy's there.
DJ Faith gets a pickup. F-Huck is on him though.
Oh no, this is really tight. They really, it's going so
Oh,
slowly.
he goes down. F-Huck on the flame. Oh,
There-
disc by
There's
Angry
players
Smurf.
there to get, but they're walking home. Sunfire's got tons of escorts at his base.
That's okay though. As long as they have players around their flag, that's perfect. That's excellent midfield escorting
Mopsy,
from
3
Thanatos.
kills on an orbital strike on the dinosaur stand. And now it's going to be back to that tense moment where you both have a flag, you need the other one back in order to score. And if you lose the one you have, you're in big trouble.
Yeah, whoever wins this standoff is probably going to win the game. So let's see how these teams handle this. If they play it any safer.
Sometimes I've seen teams like win a standoff and still lose the play because they don't have it right away. So anything can happen. 1 point game, a tie game is obviously just high blood pressure territory for Tribes. Here comes DJ Faith over the top to follow Cairo. They're not coming in quite at the same time. I don't like to see that as much.
Yeah, just a bit
as
of a
like
trickle.
sort of converging on somebody. Orbital goes down.
Oh, a
Oh,
Nitron.
in fact, Nitron by Flopsy. Fire retrieves his own flag, but he gets hit. How is the other flag doing? He's
Angry
not in too
Smurf
much
is
trouble.
under pressure as well.
4 guys coming to kill Angry Smurf.
Flopsy
And they do
gets
get the
returned.
flag back.
Really nice.
Both flags are going to come home here, I think. There we go.
Yeah,
We're back to square one. 4
good
minutes
pressure
remain.
by both teams.
We will have forced overtime. That's in the rule set if you don't have a finished game by the time the map is up. And it's a tie or 1 point game, as long as the flag is moving. Angry Smurf saying bleh in the chat. He wanted that play to finish in his favor.
Yeah,
It's
he
time
was
to
under.
start over. Get your offense going. We see Boss rolling out to do just that.
Yeah, and we see Ivan getting into the Juggernaut here as well, so we're going to see some mortar spam from him soon. He switched from the Pathfinder there.
Huntz gets away. It's going to be up to Kajito to stop him, but he hasn't been doing a good job so far. This is the next snipe on him. Flopsy's here in a strike to try and get another grab off, probably, or perhaps cut off Huntz as he comes in.
Yeah, Huntz has full health here.
Smurf gets away, but he's
Smurf
not in
gets
great
away.
shape. He's going to be out of sniper range soon, but he did take a hit on the way.
Yeah.
Huntz is home with full HP. Flopsy's sort of looking for him in Dead Man's Valley over here, and looking for escorts underneath these curved rocks. Sort of slows
Boss.
down. DJ Fate's in front of him.
Boss isn't running any snipers again right now, so I guess they were getting ready for a standoff again before this.
Well, they may have already been, because they had a stand before. DJ Fate gets that return, and they were
wow.
right on the stand. That was a crazy timing. He was right on the
Great
stand with the
timing.
return.
That was an excellent
So,
game, though.
Thanatos surprised me. I didn't think they had as much experience as Boss. Boss has been out in the circuit, playing teams, getting, losing, but still showing how much better they're getting. And Thanatos surprised me.
If
I
we
haven't
look
seen them
at,
play very much. Go ahead.
I just like to point out Mopsy at the top of the charts there.
Your buddy, yes.
31 kills there. I really think that he was a big part of this win for them. He stopped Huntz a lot. Being the only capper, I really think they need to add another capper there for Boss to have a chance at winning that one.